Well, where does this all wind up, Peter? And by that I mean this, is that we're soon going to have half the starters in the NFL one day. Maybe that day is not next year, perhaps the year after. We're going to have half the starters in the NFL making, on average, over $20 million a year. And on average, about 10% of them will have had a Super Bowl.
Half the starting quarterbacks?
Correct. Half the starting quarterbacks in the NFL will be making over $20 million a year. And on probably just spitballing here, 5 to 10% of that group will have a Super Bowl ring on their resume. That we're just,
but I mean, here's the way I look at it. Rick.
You're paying gunslingers basically who amass fantasy football numbers, but when it all comes down to it, playoff wins are not on the resume for a lot of these guys.
I would agree, but the fact is now that an above average starting quarterback in the NFL is a $20 million player. Period. You might like it, you might not like it, but I think that what also contributed to this, and nobody talks about it, okay? I mean, look, my jaw doesn't drop at Derek Carr making $25 million. It just doesn't. That is what a great player in the NFL should make, and I think this year he will cement himself as one of the great quarterbacks, one of the top 10 consistent, really good quarterbacks. But I think what nobody is talking about and should talk about is Mike Glennon making whatever he made, $15 million. So in other words, we're paying guys who we really don't know about it over a short term, say 2 years. We're paying them $15 million when we have absolutely no idea. And they haven't done it, but we're just paying them because we want to get it. So many people poo-pooed the Mike Glennon contract. And look, I like Ryan Pace, but I happen to think he was competing against air, and I just do. I think Mike Glennon. If you want to sign Mike Glennon for $8 million a year and give him a ridiculous incentive package, great. But I don't know why, and I don't know how you pay absolutely unproven quarterbacks $15 million a year. I do not get that, and will never get it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.